There we go. I'll try to keep this a little bit on the screen so you can see where we're going with the drawing. All right. I'm going to start by kind of sketching in this table that the dog and cat are sitting at. So to do that, I'm just doing this arc shape. Something like that on the bottom of my page. And then I think I'm going to jump in drawing. I think I'll do the cat first so that I'm working this way across the page.
Can people mute? It's so loud. The background of everyone's house is so loud.
Maybe I should mute myself.
Okay. If, people don't mind muting until they have something to say, that would help everybody else.
Please mute everyone.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I mute everyone, it's a problem because it mutes me too. So I'm going to try not to do that. I'd rather you guys manage it yourselves if you could. All right, so I'm going to move on to the cat. I've got my basic table here. I'm going to start by drawing the cat's head, and to do that, I'm going to start with a circle.
Yep.
Mr. Barry, I can't see you.
Yeah. You are sharing.
Oh, sorry. Yep, that's it's a problem for me to go in and mute everybody because it throws my whole two-camera system out of whack.
Oops.
All right, my friend, so I just drew the tabletop and a circle for the cat's head. I'll give you guys a second to catch up. And I think the next thing that I want to draw in is going to be the taco. So I'm just going to draw a semicircle at kind of an angle, like this. And you have to imagine there's two sides of a taco, so I'm going to do kind of the back end of another semicircle like that. And we could go through and draw meat and stuff later, add details. And I want to I'll draw the cat's body by just drawing a line down like this, kind of a curved line. That's going to be the cat's back. And I need to put a couple of hands holding this taco. So I'm just going to do two lines kind of coming together and then a rounded top with two lines to kind of show the difference between little cat fingers. Then I'm going to draw the cat's belly, maybe like this, a little bit rounded. And the other cat paw is probably going to, well, we can have it come up to this side, like that. But it doesn't look like a cat yet, so let's start making it look like a cat. We need to get those big triangle ears. My cat doesn't actually have triangle ears because she's missing the top of one of her ears. So
Why?
it has to do with she was found on the streets of Dorchester.
Oh.
And there's a group that goes around and gives the shots to stray cats.
Give the what?
Like shots, like rabies, vitamins, whatever, to keep cats healthy that don't have people taking care of them, don't get to go to the vet.
Okay.
So what they need to know which cats they've given the shots to, because you're not supposed to like keep giving shots over and over again to the same cat.
Yeah.
So they actually do this thing where they clip a tiny bit off the top of the cat's ear, and it's just a way to mark them as having had their shots. So my cat is missing the top of one of her ears.
Doesn't it hurt?
It's never bothered her. Like, it probably hurts at the time, but she was certainly over by the time we adopted her a couple months later.
So, do you have only once that shot? Because you can't keep on clipping her ear
No, you can't. Yeah, I guess it's a
for
one-time
every
thing.
month.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Great question, Chloe. She's up on the windowsill now. Maybe I'll take you guys for a field trip to see the cat. If you look at my box, here we go. Field trip. The cat's gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
I want to see her ear, really.
Yeah, this ear, missing the tip.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
kind of see that?
I still don't see it.
Looks fine.
The ear. It's kind of hard to tell when she's moving around.
It looks fine, actually. It doesn't
Yeah,
really
it's no
look
big deal. I actually think.
Now I see it.
Yeah,
Now
there
I
you go.
see it. It's like just a nip.
Yeah, just a little nip, a couple millimeters off the top.
Mhm.
All right, back to art.
Back to art.
Just tag it. Or
All right. Where were we? All right, so we got ears.
why couldn't
I like to do 2 circles for eyes on either side of the head.
Why couldn't they just tag it instead of nip its ear or like put a little microchip?
Probably money. I don't know. If they're doing it, it's probably all volunteers. They don't have money to invest. All right.
That makes sense.
Here's an art trick. Your audience will pay attention to where your characters are looking. So you want to pay attention to what the eyes are doing. So in this case, our cat should be looking at the taco. So you want to kind of aim those dots right to the taco. And that kind of shows your audience what they should be looking towards. All right, and I want to get that little cat nose, little triangle, that line down, and the curvy W thing that wraps all the way around the nose, like that. Throw in a few whiskers.
Because your cat is eating tacos, has she ever had a taco before?
No, she eats cat food.
I mean, do you sometimes secretly put tacos in her cat food?
No, Chloe, why would I do that? No, the Rainies requested this.
To
I'm
see
guessing it's an
her
inside
reaction.
joke, but it made me laugh. All right. And to make the mouth open, I'm just going to draw a U shape, like that. I'm going to draw a bump. That's going to be the tongue with a little line in it. And then just color in the rest of the mouth. You could put a couple little teeth if you want, kind of up to you.
Yeah, and then it doesn't look like a cat. It looks more like a like a sharp teeth sort of monster.
You have to, when you make the little teeth, you do have to worry about making it look scary rather than cute.
Yeah. True.
I like when I draw cats. I like to draw a little of the scruff on the side of the face, something like that.
It looks more like a lion, actually.
Well, certainly related.
Well, yeah. You mean like cats? Lion are a kind of cats.
That's what I mean.
A big cat.
You could draw.
More like they're like a bigger version of a little pet cat with different features.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you could do whatever you like with your cat. My cat has some stripes on her, so I like to draw some stripes on the cat. Just with some zigzagging lines. Oh, and since they're going to be at a table, it should be in a chair, so I should just draw the back of the chair. Something like that. Oh, and a tail sticking up, of course.
Does your cat have stripes a bit?
She does. I don't think it would show up well on the camera because everything looks kind of darker in these. But yeah, she's mostly a brown cat, but she has some black stripes in her brown coat. And you could draw a little taco meat in there, some little shredded lettuce and cheese. I don't know.
Are you going to put like legs
Eyebrow.
to the chair? Or
They're pretty much going to be behind the chair. I guess I could have a little bar showing there, something like that. Zoom in there a little so you can see better. Oh, and I do want to have that plate sitting in front of the cat. So I'm just drawing an oval, a little oval inside of it. Might have some crumbs on the plate. Oh, and those taco shells usually have little kind of specks you can see in them. Something like that. We have a cat eating a taco, as you would.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love it. Why not? And that's the fun. You know, you sit down to make a drawing, you can make anything happen. We can make cats eat tacos. It's cool. You guys know that book, Dragons Love Tacos?
Uh-huh.
You know, my guess is it started with a silly idea like this, and then it became just a cool book that everyone between the ages of 4 and 7 ends up reading at some point. All right, let's move on to our dog. Yeah,
when
this
I
is
was at the pet store, I saw a kitten named Taco.
Oh, that's a great name. That's a great name for a cat. I love it. All right.
Yeah. Especially if you found it eating tacos.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you.
I found.
Do you think if your cat really, like, if your cat, like, if you gave her, like, a taco, will she eat it?
My cat wouldn't. I'm sure some cats would. I have a picky eater cat. All right. Silencio, por favor.
Yeah.
Let's get started on the dog because this is a longer drawing than we usually do. And I'm going to start by drawing a circle again. And I'm going to draw the dog's nose sticking out a little bit because dogs have that longer snout. So I'm going to come out past the edge of my circle and draw a triangle like that. And from the bottom of the nose, I'm going to draw a wide U shape, like a stretched out U, like that. And that's going to be like his smile. And I'm going to have it curve down like this and connect it like that. Give you guys a minute to catch up to that. I know those a few steps.
Mr. Barry,
Like this?
Yes, Andrew?
And then,
I usually do it half a semicircle.
Half a semicircle, that's a really good way to think of it. And you can put a tongue in the dog's mouth like we did by just doing a bump with a line.
And fill it in.
And then fill in the inside of his mouth around it. Good cartoonist tricks. All right, I want to finish off this dog's snout. And to do that, I'm going to start about here. See where I made this dot? I'm going to start about there. And I'm going to curve up past the nose, straight into the face, and down around to the bottom of the dog's mouth. I'm going to retrace that so you can see if you missed it. I started here, curved up around the nose, down into the dog's face, down past its mouth, and to the bottom of its mouth. Almost made a lip there. I think that's the trickiest thing we're doing in this whole drawing. So if you got through that, you're in good shape.
what if we didn't?
Then you're going to have to rewatch the video later. Try again.
What if I'm not even drawing that?
I had a feeling you weren't.
I always don't draw what you draw because, you know.
It's good to be around artists making art. It's good. It works. All right. Back to the dog. We need to give him some eyes, so I'm just going to do 2 circles. One here. And one here. Oh, you know what? Let's draw the cupcake in so we can show what he's going to be eating. To do the cupcake, I'm going to do a curved line like this. Two straight lines sticking up. And then the puff of frosting on the top. Draw it like a cloud. With sprinkles on it. And then cupcakes usually have those wrappers with the stripes.
And
And
now
go ahead and put it on a plate. Like that. And this tells us where we should put the dog's eyes. If he's thinking about that cupcake, he should be looking down at the cupcake. Or I suppose you could have him looking across at his friend the cat if they're chatting. I'm going to have him looking at the cupcake, though. Give him some eyebrows. We're getting there.
Why?
And this dog is being nice and patient. He's waiting with his paws on the table. So I'm going to draw a circle or an oval, with a couple of lines for one paw, and then the same thing on the other side of the cupcake, right on the edge of the table.
well, why is he
Other paw.
waiting?
What's that, Chloe?
Why is he waiting if the cat is already starting eating?
Because he's a good dog.
Hey. So he's
That's
not
all I
waiting
heard.
for
All right.
Ladies
Let's-
first.
Let's give him an
it is
ear.
ladies first, but in dogs and cats, I don't think there is like a lady or like a, because you know.
I was gonna like, how do we know the cat's a lady?
Well,
Yeah.
Because you always,
what I just could be a lady.
well,
It's kind of
you're,
what I drew, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know what
you
you
did.
draw.
All right. I'm gonna give this dog some ears, so I'm gonna do like a long U shape on the side of his head.
well, I think it's a lady because isn't your cat a lady?
My cat is, but not everybody's.
My cat's a girl.
Yeah.
Well,
And
my
I'm going
drawing.
to have
Aren't you
another
facing
ear.
And
All
aren't
right,
you
close.
facing it about yours, cat?
A little. I'm gonna have another ear sticking out this way, and I'll shade that in. This drawing's taking a while. When I have a furry animal, I like to do an uneven top, or uneven in spots like this, so it looks a little furry. And
I think we
Let's
should give
see.
him a body
Mr.
count.
Barry,
yeah, Andrew.
my dog has already combed his hair.
Oh, lovely. Did he comb it himself?
Uh-huh.
How'd he do that?
He's a dog that combs other people's hair.
That's amazing. That is amazing. You got to get this dog on YouTube. All right, let's give our dog a collar. So I'm going to do a straight line here, a straight line here, and then connect them with a curved line and a circle for the little thing that says the dog's name. And then I'm going to make arms. I'm going to have an arm curve down to this hand and curve down to the top of the hand. I want to have the dog's body sticking out here. Maybe I'll break it up a little since he's furry. And have this arm connect there. Looking pretty good. Now the dog's body should come down this way. We can get a little bit of chair in like we did for the cat. And a little bit of tail. I used up most of my space. Something like that. Then we got some pretty happy meal going on.
Could we add a background like a wall?
Yeah, you could totally add a background, like
Maybe
Maybe a-
they're at a date.
Maybe they're on a date. You know what?
Or at a restaurant.
I'm gonna add a little candle
Ooh, romance.
for some romance. Why not? They're on a date. It's lovely. Maybe they have a nice window seat at the restaurant. I'll draw a window behind them. I like that. Who said the date thing? Was that Andrew or was that somebody else?
It was me, Andrew.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
You could make them at a restaurant, unlike there's some other.
I do like that idea. I didn't leave myself a lot of room to add more things going on around them. There could be some art on the wall.
I did enough room to do a lot.
Yeah, you left yourself more space. Good for you, bud.
At least you still have the corners.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a little visit here.
Oh no, the cat! The cat! The cat!
Hey, Murph. Hey, Murphy.
Her name's Murphy.
Yep. All right. Bye. Yep. That's Murphy. Boy, time
You can
flew
make like a
today.
little, Mr. Barry, you can make a little like animal cafe with tons of animals at it.
That's an awesome idea. I'm out of space, but I hope you'll do that. That would be great. Very cool. What's going on outside the window? My cat just walked by and there are all these cat hairs that just fell off.
How about we get a fountain?
A fountain would be great. Maybe, yeah.
For romance.
For romance. I love it. I don't know what the fountain looks like. I'm just gonna.
A street? Go and draw a street.
Some sort of fountain back there. Maybe some trees. Maybe it's a park.
There's gonna be a bird sitting in a table next to them.
That's a great idea. Oh, I can't wait to see it. And speaking of which, we're gonna stop in a couple minutes so we can hold up our artwork.
I made
Get some hanging lights.
Chloe, I wish you said that a minute ago. That's an awesome idea, but I didn't give myself any space.
You could do a napkin next to the plate.
Oh, napkins would be ideal.
Okay, I'm going for the napkins.
Maybe
I made the dog's tail wagging.
Why don't you just do it in the corner, like the right corner?
fork and a knife. I never remember what side the knife and fork are supposed to be. Ended up with 26 people there to lie. Good number. How you doing over there, Wick?
Good.
Good? How's your sister Emma doing?
Good.
Good. Tell her I said hi.
Good. She just came by.
Did you? I thought I heard something. I wasn't looking at my screen, though. All right, I'm going to start inking, but I know I'm going to run out of time. We'll hold up artwork in about 1.5, 2 minutes. Do you guys have any questions?
Could you just do the lights right in the corner?
I don't know. I think it's too full.
Okay.
But you're gonna be like glowing red right above them.
Cool.
Or should we have like floating hearts?
Oh, that would be cool.
Because maybe you should like make fancy people.
Like a fancy waiter with a bow tie and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That would be cool.
Or a bone tie.
A bone tie. Clever. What an idea.
This drawing made me think about the dog that we're getting.
Wait, who's getting a dog?
Anna.
Anna's getting a dog? Wait,
I got a dog last Christmas.
that's awesome. I've never
Going
had
to
a
have
dog.
a dog, but no idea when.
I'm
All right,
never
guys.
gonna get a cat because my dad's allergic.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm allergic to cats.
All right, in 1 second, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that we can share our art wherever it's at if you want to. You do not have to share. Let me just finish coloring in this ear. That'll do. All right.